Welcome to the Dice Tower, a video podcast about board games and the people who play them. This is a special episode of the Dice Tower in which Tom and Melody Vasel talk about their top 100 games. And now, here are your hosts, Tom, Melody, and Holly Vasel.
All right, welcome to the Dice Tower. I'm Tom.
Wait a minute. You have to wear this hat.
Why? Why do I have to wear this?
It's your birthday.
All right. This is the Vasel traditional birthday hat. Today I am 33 years old. All right. Well, anyway, welcome to the Dice Tower. Let's get to some of our top 100 games.
Yeah! I like this game because it comes with snakes and... No. I like this game because... Oh, yeah. Maybe I was starting first.
Okay.
I like this game because it comes with snakes and falling rocks and all the other kind of dangerous things, and also that you get to have treasure!
Ink and Gold is a lot of fun for the whole family. The thing that makes Ink and Gold fun is the whole push your luck aspect. So we turn over a card, and look, 7 gems. Do you want to go farther into the dungeon, Melody, or run now?
Look farther in.
Alright, then we find zombies. Oh no, scary monsters. Do you want to go farther in the dungeon, or go back out?
Go farther in.
Oh, 5 more jewels. Farther in or back out?
Farther in.
Spiders. Farther in or back out?
Back out.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, but see, if you had stayed in, you would have got 11 jewels. And then 3 more jewels. And then 2 more jewels. And then zombies! Woo, woo, woo! Alright, well the game is a lot of fun, and with kids, the idea of going and staying out, they often have as much chance as adults do at this. And there's lots of jewels, as you see Melody playing with the really colorful gems that come in the box. Nice components. The new version from Griffin Games is very well done, and I like it a lot. And you?
Woo woo!
Alright, well, I was kind of surprised to find Hamburgum on my list again. It made my top 100 last year, and it's in about exactly the same position. This definitely not inviting gentlemen on the front has nothing to do with why I like the game. It's one of those games where you want to say, Vasel, why do you like the theme of this game? Well, I have to say I'm a bit tickled by the fact that the game is about getting money to build churches. As a pastor, that's something near and dear to my heart, although it's not often that I consider selling beer the best way to get donations to the church, but it's a neat game in a sense where you're trying to get different brick and wood, and even they have little church bells that come with the game, and you're trying to get those and build different churches by just building up a trade network. There's almost no luck in the game. It uses the rondel, which Matt Gert has put in several of his games. As you can see, the rondel here, where you move pieces around. I saw someone one time say, oh, it's just, it's a spinner without the spinning piece. Well, not really. It's a lot more than that. And Hamburgum it just flows so quickly. I do something, you do something, I do something, you do something. And turns go really quickly, and you're just getting resources, selling resources. But unlike many of these games in which that can just be an exhausting task, this is one where it's actually fun and interesting, and you get special abilities, you can use those, and building these churches as quickly as you can. It comes to a climax, and you feel like you've played a really long, drawn-out game. I really enjoy it, and I think it'll be my top 100 next year. Let's wait and see.
Because it comes with a thief that's stealing a sandwich. My question is, why would a thief be stealing a sandwich?
Well, maybe he's really hungry. Should he be stealing gold and treasure instead?
Yeah.
Should we steal?
No.
What are you trying to say? Anyway, Sandwich is a neat game, and it comes with, there's actually an anniversary tin, which we don't have. But the cards actually look like, from a loaf of bread. And as you're flipping cards over, you'll find, jelly and peppers, which of course we know makes a delicious sandwich, especially when you add onions and peanut butter and eggs and bacon and cheese. And when you see 2 cards that are the same put on top of each other, then you have to slam the table. First person to do so gets the cards, and you're trying to get cards in the game.
And also the thief.
Yep, and the thief. And, well, Melody, you said that who would steal a sandwich? Look at this lady. Maybe she's addicted to sandwiches, I suppose. So that's why she steals. But it's a lot of fun to play. You can play with lots of kids. I like slamming the table, and I like seeing the different kinds of sandwiches that you can make.
Me too. Go Kennedy.
Nixon.
Go Kennedy.
No, Nixon. Or maybe Kennedy. Well, who knows? That's what this election is all about. 1960, the making of the president. Yes, I know there was a lot of fuss about in 2000 over who won the election and a lot of arguments, but this is the game that was the much-hailed sequel to Twilight Struggle. Last year I had Twilight Struggle and 1960 very close together. I had a difficult time telling you which one I like better. Well, I think it's a lot easier for me to determine now, and the answer would be Twilight Struggle. But 1960, as you can see, still holds a place in my top 100. Still, I think it's a fantastic game. It's a game of an election, and I love election games, and I really wish there was more U.S. election games that I thought were just a ton of fun to play. This is one of them. I like to see variants of the 2000 election. It doesn't really matter if you're Democrat or Republican, and if you are a diehard Republican or Democrat, you take the cubes of your color, you get on there and you fight for Nixon or Kennedy, and it's really back and forth, very numbers related. The event cards, I would say it's a kinder, gentler version of Twilight Struggle, so it does have more mass appeal. It's a game my wife and other new players will play with me while they're not so keen on playing Twilight Struggle. But it certainly is a game which is fascinating and intriguing and seems to be very historically accurate.
I like this game because you're trying to get big fish, and also that you're trying to make others get junk.
Right. On your turn you have cards, and the other player will play a lure of a certain color. For example, they play a yellow lure. So everyone either has to put out a yellow fish from 1 to 4 size face down on the table, or if you have them, you can put out a piece of junk. Then that player has to pick. I say, Melody, this is a yellow fish. Will you take it? And she has to decide whether she'll take it or not. Will you take it?
No.
No, but see, it was a level 1 yellow fish.
Level 1?
Yeah. Well, that's almost as good as a level 4, right?
Level 4 is better.
Yeah, but that's basically the way the game works, and the cards are neat because they're so shiny, and they have really good artwork on them, and it's a game of bluffing and trying to figure out who's offering you the best offer, and a lot of fun. I like it a lot. The game is this good.
This good.
This year, For Sale came out in a new version from Griffin Games, which makes it fit in my nice bookcase of the Griffin Games series. But other than that, it's virtually unchanged. If you open the box, you'll find that the cards, that the coins are pretty much the same as the Uber Play version. There's some differences in the checks, but the houses themselves, the artwork on them are very similar. This game hit my top 100 last year, and I suspect it will stay there for quite a long time because it is amazing how easy it is to play For Sale. You just bring it out to the table. I can teach it to everybody in about 5 minutes, show them how to bid for the cards. The second half of the game, I'll teach them the next time. Everyone gets intrigued over the two halves of the games, and I don't know if there's been very few times where I've taught people the game and we play through it, which takes about 15 minutes, and people haven't said, let's do it again. I put For Sale on my filler list. In fact, I just did a filler list on the Dice Tower, and this was one of my top games on that list. But I'll tell you, it's a game that people just want to play over and over again, so sometimes it could become the main course. It's nice because it scales up to 6 players very easily, back and forth bidding between everyone. Great game, For Sale. Alright, well, thanks for watching the Dice Tower today. We hope you come back next time. For now, I'm going to drink my special birthday drink, Vitamin C. Until next time, I'll see you then.
Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Hey! Okay, stop.
Okay, how do I stop?
Stop. How do I stop? How do I stop?
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.